What's going on YouTube? Today we are going to be tattooing a hand. We're going to be going over voltages, needle depths, the whole nine. The skin on the top of the hand is a little different than other areas, so we're going to go over all that today, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Stick around. Thank you. Like and subscribe. We're here. We're doing it. Let's go. And my favorite part, yes sir, about time. Let's get to work. Good job. So right now I'm going in with a 14 round liner. It's a quadra needle, it's a bug pin, and I'm gonna do that all the way around the outside of the tattoo. When I go on the inside of the tattoo, I'm gonna use a 7 round liner tight. It's also gonna be a bug pin. You can see how slow I'm going because the layers of the skin on top of the hand are a little bit thinner than normal, so you got to be really careful with that and pull slowly and lightly. The voltage is at like 7. When I go in, voltage will be about 6.5. And now I'm going on the inside with that 7, like I said earlier. I'm moving a little bit faster with this, with a lower voltage, just because it's easier to get in the skin. You really don't have to worry about going too slow with the smaller needle. And yep, just dab and make sure you're not wiping away the stencil and just running it nice and smooth like an ice skater, not a hockey player. All right, now to start the background work. So I'm using a 17 curved mag right now, bug pin, and I'm whipping. I'm just whipping from corners out, lines out, just very faint, just off the tip of the needle. Really trying to just kind of get it saturated in there. You don't have to go too fast. You can run it lower, about 6.5 if you want to do it, since the needle is a little bit bigger. And you can see, watch, just whip, 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 whip. And when I want it darker, I'm going to do a little circular motion. Like I said, just the tip of the needle will do on top of the hand. Try your hardest not to oversaturate it because it will tear the skin. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a 13 mag, and I'm gonna use a gray wash right now. I'm gonna go over it with red here in a little bit, and I'm just barely brushing that in as well. That's just so I can change the tones of the red. You'll see that momentarily right after I get all these little grays in. Now that we're gonna go in with the red, still with the 13 mag, brushing corners out, and then I'm gonna start doing that circular motion, trying to pack it in really nice. One pass, that's all you really wanna do on a hand. You don't wanna overwork the skin. Yeah, just try to get everything done first try. This is at about a 7 volt right now, just to get it all packed in nicely. So I did want to change the tones of the red a little bit. So I did take red and I dipped it straight into the gray wash, and now I'm going to start whipping down just to kind of give like a more of a shadow effect in the eyeballs and the nose and under the where the slime is going to be on the apple. So you'll see that. Okay, now we're going in with the green. Green is a little bit different of a color to put in. It tends to bleed more. Luckily, this guy didn't bleed very often. And to get it in, once you wipe it, you're going to see how bright it is. And then over time, when you're tattooing, it's going to start looking a little muddy, but don't worry, it's not going to be muddy. You'll see that later on in the video. Yeah, just barely brushing in with the corner, and then I'm going to go in and start doing circular motions all over the tattoo to get it saturated. And then I'm going to go in with a darker green, and I'll show you that in a second. All right, now all that light green's in. Clean the skin off real good, and I'm gonna come in with the leaf green. I'm using dynamic inks right now. I like layering it with dynamic because it doesn't really muddy inks. I don't know what's in the ink, I just like the ink. And you'll see right now it's gonna start adding a different tone to the greens that I'm already putting in. Just kind of, you could fan those in, you know, so it doesn't overwork the skin too much. And it's gonna totally change the whole look of the tattoo. All right, time to add white to this bad boy. I got a brand new needle out. It's a 13 mag, and I'm using Star Bright White. And we're just gonna pack it everywhere where I left open skin. Circular motions throughout the whole tattoo. And right after I'm done doing that, I'm gonna let it bleed out for a second, and then you're gonna see the final product. All right, we let it bleed, and then we're gonna give it a good clean right there. Let it bleed one more time, and it's picture time. That's the finished product right there. Dude was happy, I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments or anything like that, go ahead and leave them down below. And here's the finished product.